I normally wouldn't make a serious video on a topic like this, but it turns out it has to be done, must be done, and will be done. Now, before I jump straight to the conclusion on who am I going to talk about, I would like to put a trigger warning for the following topics, such as suicide, rape, and cannibalism. However, if you are someone who's struggling with suicide, please remember that you are not alone in this situation and you deserve help. For anything supportive, I will put up the link to every suicide hotline number if you desperately need someone to talk to. Thank you. So before I'm going to talk about the person behind all of this is as well a shorts creator. Now, sure, that doesn't make sense, but there's so much I could talk about this. So, most of John Shaw's content is not only filled with relatively lazy content, but shorts as well. I assume you've been playing this game for only 2 years, and you might have seen a John Shaw short somewhere and decided to watch it. As every usual person would do, but one channel that caught my attention has completely changed everything I see towards content creation as of now. Now, who am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about someone that, before I'm going to, talk about, I'm going to completely open the comments. Just going to keep them open. And if the comment section actually gets bad, I'll have to take action. And now, what I'm going to talk about? GD Historian. As every person out there is, of course, a shorts creator that started in late February of 2026. Well, he used to make normal content, like something Daily Dose of John Trash would do, but it was a pretty good start. I mean, he did get some views, attention out of it, but after that, I think is where it completely fucked up. Around June or July, I found that most of his content was full with attention span grabbing videos, as it was his best way of earning subscribers and getting more people to watch his videos. Now, who am I going to talk about? Well, sure, I already mentioned what I was going to talk about, but the humor they're putting in this video, or in these videos, is completely fucked up. And I don't think that's saying fucked up is a well statement. I think this is just disgusting. Unfortunately, the humor that the following person uses in his videos is one of the biggest and most important issues in the community, and why everyone seems to brush it off as if it wasn't their problem in the first place. Now, the jokes or humor used in his content is mainly related to Jeffrey Epstein, Diddy parties. Well, Gunner humor, there's a lot I could explain. And people think this is okay. Like, they think they watch this and like, ooh, this is pretty fun. First off, no. Epstein jokes were never funny. Do you guys know what that freak did? There's so much I could unpack. But either way, I don't want to talk about this, because if I do, I'll most likely get taken down by YouTube, CEO, whatever, just completely by YouTube as a whole. Now, if you've been on the internet for a long time, sorry if I started, you've most likely seen how many Epstein memes there are, rape, etc. There's so much I could say. There's so much to this. I could say that everything that people do in order to make videos quote unquote funny by putting those memes, jokes, and the humor I mentioned is completely a big middle finger to all of the victims, even if they're children, family members, and such. I think this should be just completely talked about more and not ignored. I do not want anyone to ignore this. Well, serious topics such as rape, cannibalism should absolutely, should not be made fun of because of how disgusting it is. And people will still view this, oh, this is funny. Oh, dude, there's no way you think this is funny. Well, now I'm gonna talk about something, as of now, as I'm recording this, his most popular short. That society is not a top one, and in the video he states that Zoink thinks society is in top one because he will seduce the list into making thinking space too hard, which I think makes no sense. As of now, Zoink has been the level, but he does not want his completion or opinion to count. Sorry. Well, basically that he has pre-practiced the level for so much before, basically 17 hours, Which, okay, is fair, but I feel like the outcome of it is completely fucked up. And no, I'm not gonna talk about this. Someone has already made a video on it. But here's the thing I noticed, which I think is genuinely heinous. And I don't mean heinous, absolutely vile, which I'm gonna put on the screen. Now, okay, you might be thinking, what the hell does that mean? What the hell does society's a good level mean? Okay, now if you aren't aware or have already watched the video, I'm gonna sum it up. So there's this girl named Roro Chan who is 14 years old. Unfortunately passed away due to, well, suicide, and how her story is basically viewed as something important to it. Now, the reason why I think saying this is absolutely out of your mind crazy, but also completely unavoidable. First off, how the hell are you a normal person jacking off to somebody who is dead and, yes, is a child? Completely think about it. How are you a real person walking on earth, living with a family, just completely choking your chicken to something that I don't think should be done? Again, if you are doing this, just stop. Think about what you're doing. Well, sure, masturbating to kids was already proven enough, but that children, I think, is absolutely fucked up. This is why everyone in the GD community is completely horny. And I mean it this way. When they see a woman, they absolutely go crazy over it, over the artwork, basically. They start masturbating, even grasping what they're seeing. Dude, it's a girl. I don't care if you're feeling this, if you're feeling that amount of euphoria in yourself. Why? Dude, you do realize that most people, I think, are okay with this, but to me, I feel like this is a complete issue that I think should be talked about more. Now, okay, I may be overreacting, but it is not overreacting. Either way, I'm gonna close it off as basically that GD Historian is a completely problematic person that I think what he does is absolutely fucked up. His content is just why? Why are you even uploading this? What even is the outcome of it? How are you doing this? How are you a normal person doing this and thinking that your fan base thinks this is the funniest thing they'll ever watch and or will relate to this? It's fucked up. Why are you even a real person doing this? Again, not my fault that you guys call G Historian the GOAT because of, well, again, what he's doing. Well, if you happen to be a fan of him, please do not watch him. Unsubscribe to his channel. Completely ignore him. Cut ties with him. I don't care where he is, just completely don't talk to him. The community as a whole is supposed to be helpful, well, reliable, well, basically, be kind to others, well, develop an open fan base, etc. But not a community where basically, sorry if I like started, where everything is just fucked up and is filled with annoying kids that think they know everything or will annoy older players. I don't know how can I explain this. Okay, if you want to stop talking about this, YouTube, I know you're not watching this, but please do something with this channel. I do not want this to be on YouTube. I think the guy behind all of this should be not only deplatformed, but completely banned. Please, if you are going to do anything with this, I think this should be spread everywhere. Now, what does that mean? Let people know about it. The entire community should know about this and how fucked up this channel is. It shouldn't even be a channel. It's just a pathetic compilation of shorts that think, oh, I can get views off of this because, oh, it has Epstein. Gunner jokes. Either way, this is not funny. Well, either way, all said, I hope this change happens as soon as possible and the community will do something about this. Sorry if this sounds rushed. I did this off script, but still. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope this gets spread everywhere. Again, I'm not in charge of this. G historian is.